Hey, good morning. Lisa Marie here, and today I pulled out different things, kind of mix and matching. I was actually hungry for something different. So I've created a little bit of a crazy day for what I'm going to pack in my lunch to take to work. Oddly enough, all of this only adds up to 489 calories. That means I have another at least 411 calories-ish for dinner and my evening snack, which might not be so hard to do because tonight we're going on another group date night with some other friends, and I just really never know where we're going, and if I'm not cooking it, I don't know exactly what's in it, so I always guess on the high side when we're doing that. So hey, let me show you what I have for today. So I have already started my morning, kind of like I do every morning, with my 8 ounces of G2 that has my probiotic in it. So that's already done, and I'm still working on my tea that I call it my protein tea, and it's kind of my jump start to the day. And what I did today is I have some Earl Grey tea with 1 scoop of Gene Pro. Maybe scoot it back so you can see a little better. 1 scoop of the Gene Pro. And then, I also have 1 tablespoon of coconut oil in here. And then 1 tablespoon of this amazing Walden Farms sweet creamer. Calorie-free. You do see that right. It is calorie-free, sugar-free, and it tastes so sweet. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's like having that wonderful Italian cream, but without all of the issues with it. So that is breakfast and before I ever even get out the door. Then on my way to work is when I have another one of my 8 ounces of my water, because it takes me about 15 minutes to get to work and I can drink 8 ounces of water. So here with breakfast, I already have 1 of these down. On my way to work, I have another half of these down. And then between breakfast or snack and lunch and snack again and all that, I get all of the rest in there. Okay, so my first snack, I decided I wanted something a little kind of traditional and old-fashioned, so I am going for peanut butter and jelly. I have what they say to do in here, 2 tablespoons of the powdered PB Fit, and then you'll mix it with 1.5 tablespoons of water. It says to consume it right away, so that's why I didn't mix it up already, so that's why it's still a powder. And then I have this amazing Smucker's sugar-free blueberry preserves, which taste so good, and I'm so shocked at how sweet things taste now to my taste buds, and this actually still tastes sweet. However, I'm not sure if 1 tablespoon of jelly will go with the peanut butter, because you know, sometimes if you have too much jelly, it overrides the flavor and it's gross. Ugh. So I have 2 tablespoons here. In my calories though for the day, I only logged right now 1 tablespoon to try it and see how it is. So then here's the other trick. I have a bread that is called Twisted Grains Organic Ancient Grains Heirloom Wheat Bread, blah, 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 with all this stuff. I haven't really had very many breads that actually work for me. So my nutritionist told me to toast it really well, and I don't like it super toasted, so we'll see. So 10 grams is 1/4 of a slice of this bread, 10 grams. And I will cut this about finger width apart. So 1, 2, I'll cut it 3 this way and at least 3 that way. So there's 9 bites, and that may be too big of a piece of bread to do. So if I can, after it's toasted, I may try to do it half, half, and half. whichever way looks wider, I'll do that. So as a backup, I know Ritz go down nice with my tummy, so I'll have 3 or 4, 5 of the Ritz crackers, because I get anywhere from 3 to 4 bites out of a Ritz cracker. I cut it, break it in half and break it in half again, or I just take little bites. But I can get 3 to 4 bites out of each cracker, so added with this, I should be good. So, breakfast, snack. Lunch. Lunch, I have 2 ounces of canned chicken, which when I very first started going on to real whole proteins, I could only eat canned chicken. I could not eat fresh chicken. I couldn't eat fresh steaks. I couldn't even eat whole fresh fish. It had to be canned chicken. My tummy just said its healing process needed it like this. And why it's different, I don't know. I don't know, but it is. And then I have the sunflower salad from yesterday. I have an ounce of that in there. And then because last night's dinner, this was a little dry, and I had a tablespoon of that amazing Lighthouse slaw that I had left over from adding to the coleslaw from the day or 2 before. So I put this tablespoon on my chicken, kind of mixed it up, let it set for a minute, mixed it up, and it gave it just enough moisture that it was incredible. And then this little dressing went well with the dressing that was in here. And I personally love extra little doodads and crunch. So I don't want to be missing out and do without things like that. So in this little cup, I have 5 grams of each of these. I have 5 grams of these crispy onions, lightly salted, and 5 grams of these honey roasted pecans. Yep, that's kind of where I'm getting my sugar today, but I love it on my salad. So there is lunch. Then snack, I have my malto meal that I made yesterday in the morning, and I don't remember if you remember, but I showed you. And see, I put it in the refrigerator, and look, it's solid, and it's kind of like a pudding now. It's not going to be a what do you call it? It's not going to be runny like the malto meal normally is. It's going to be like a solid, and it really is a treat because I added into that when I cooked it that caramel sauce. So it's going to have that little tiny bit of the caramel flavor and what have you is going in here. So that's my afternoon snack. And then as you can see, I have my other 2 bottles that are going to go with that one bottle I've already had today over there with my tea. So I have water. This is actually some, what is it called? Purell flavored water. Purell something. And so I'll have 1 glass on my way to work, and then the other glass I'll have probably after lunch. I have that, or on my way home from work. And then I have tea, which is my Arizona Zero. Woo, I love this stuff. I'll have that throughout the day as well in between my different meals. So, how do I do this? Technical difficulties with the operator here. So there is my plan for the day. That's kind of my whole day of what I take to work. Because when I come home, it'll just depend on what Todd and I decide to do. And if we're going out on date night, if we have fish or whatever, I will pick the grilled, broiled, or baked something. And I always pick either whatever their grilled vegetables are. And right now, because I don't really have very many fats in my day, I don't mind if they cook it in butter or anything like that. I don't ask for it to be different. I just don't want it fried. So however they cook it is usually fine. And just thought of something else and it just went out of my head. Oh well, that's my day. And I don't know, we'll see what my evening brings for me to put on there. But, and again, some of the calories here will go up if I add the extra tablespoon of the jelly, or I can add a scoop of protein in my Malt-O-Meal, and that'll work too. Hey, I maybe even could add it in the peanut butter. Nah, I don't want to ruin it. But the other thing is in my purse, I always carry different snacks that I have. So in case when we're out with friends, we're shopping, we're somewhere too long, I will still have something. And I always carry that insulated cup, drink thing, whatever they're called. And I always have water or my tea or something in there. And or I can always stop and try a new water and see if it actually goes well with my tummy. So there you have it. There is another meal from me, Lisa Marie. Have a great day. Today for me is Friday, so have an awesome weekend. Happy 4th of July weekend, and see you later. Bye.